So, Joy, are you excited about seeing baby Jed?
Baby Jedediah.
Jedediah, yes. You gonna hold him and kiss him? Yes.
And hug him.
And hug him. We'll say, thank you for watching Shanktuary.
Thank you for watching Shanktuary.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, day 4, here we are, and I had a long day at work, and she's had a long day here at the house, and so this is kind of a relaxed video, let's put it that way. Something occurred to me, throughout this whole 10-day, time frame, she's talked about freezer meals and things like that, and the thing about it is that this is for a reason. Obviously, I had something yummy. At least in Texas, that's what we think. But the thing is we got to thinking maybe kids screaming. I think they're playing hot potato, but they call it burnt potato. Like burnt potato. Let's play burnt potato. Dad must have cooked them. Anyway. But the thing is that I had an employee. He had his first child. They had a C-section. And, C-section or not. So Sarah-Lynn took this 3-course meal, and we took it to him. And I didn't realize this because we just kind of, our sphere of influence, our friends, most people don't do that. They don't do that. Unless you're part of like a church or a church group, you don't do that. No. And so he was blown away. He was like, the idea, the thought that somebody would bring me a meal and that they would care enough to cook this meal and everything else, it's just amazing. So,
well, especially for us with a large family too, it's a lot of food. It's a lot of money. And it's a lot of time and effort to drive. We don't live in town, so to drive all the way out here. And it really shows love, that people care about you. And we know a lot of friends that can cook really good.
Yeah, that's right.
Like we haven't had him yet.
Hold that.
We haven't had him yet.
Watch this.
But they cooked us.
This is a good example. You see this? This is brisket.
This is what we didn't eat.
This is what we didn't eat, but the whole thing, you can see the outline of the grease stain, the fat stain, and it was delicious. That, and then you top that off with beans and cornbread, and I got a midnight snack.
And so, and to get a meal even before, when, I don't feel like cooking right now. So it's great.
Yes.
Not only afterwards, but maybe before when you see, let's just take a minute, or they can freeze it if they want to, or they can eat it now. Plus, my real good friend, she brought me, just for me, only one, Snickers. Yes. So, thank you so much.
And here, I started thinking about, as you're talking, I'm thinking, so how do they do that? What if they're like a single mom, or what if they don't have a whole lot of friends to do that, to bring them meals? Maybe you're not part of a church, or you don't go to church, and that's fine, but how do you do that? Well, aside from sharing this video with them, with your family or friends, what I would do is go to your best friend and say, hey, you ever heard of freezer meals and helping people when they're pregnant? I don't think it's too bad to ask for something like that.
Yeah, ask for help.
Especially with the C-section. You're cut open, and you're going to be down for a while. Mm-hmm. And so,
or if you're a single mom that's going in to have this done, and you don't have help when you get home,
right.
Or your family lives in another state or overseas, it's okay to ask for help.
You can't have cereal or have Dad cook cereal all week long or 2 weeks long. It's just...
Even though the kids would love it.
Yeah. Not that we've tried that. Anyway, we want to thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Look, this is just us kind of documenting this process, for ourselves, but it's also kind of sharing with you. For those of you that just know us, and maybe you'll get some enjoyment out of it, making fun of us or me or whatever. That's okay. But the other thing is that maybe you're going through this and you're going to have a C-section. Hopefully you got some information here that's helping out, And so, anything else?
I don't think so.
4 days.
4 days.
4 days. And we'll see what happens. So, love you. That's awesome.